If you are looking for a pretty modest sized travel trailer RV, this here is such a great floor plan layout. I love it, and I think you will too. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and this here is the 2025 Alliance Delta 252 RL. We'll be able to take a look at the floor plan layout and the specs right here. So you can see this is in the Alliance Delta travel trailer line. It's not an ultralight travel trailer, so they do also have the Delta Ultralight series. This is not in that ultralight series, but you can see the floor plan layout here. Tons of floor space all throughout, and then you're right at about 30 feet long. Dry weight is going to be about 6,500 to 6,600 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating about 8,250 pounds with almost a 700 pound hitch weight. And then you have a 45-gallon freshwater, 90-gallon gray water, and 45-gallon black water. Two ACs with 50 amp service, and that will run off of 30 amp, so that is pretty dang impressive. Here, just getting more and more efficient ACs. A ton of pass-through storage space, 400-watt solar panel with a 30-amp solar charge controller, so that 400 watts is also pretty awesome. And exterior off-door side awning control, so we'll see what that looks like here. But this is really just like a great travel trailer. Obviously, you guys know that I bought an Alliance Delta. I just bought one of their ultralight travel trailers, so kind of show you the difference here. On the ultralight, a few different things you notice just right away. The front cap looks different, so they're not using like a molded fiberglass front cap like you get here on the full Delta line. And then this Delta has a drop frame here, giving you a bigger upfront storage space, whereas the ultralight Delta travel trailers will not, so they'll have a little bit smaller storage space. If I could have, I would have loved to go with the full Alliance Delta line over like an ultralight, but this is something where the hitch weight on this, it's not like my truck couldn't tow it, but I had to factor in with a half-ton truck all the additional things I'll want to bring with me as well. One of the most important being I'm going to have to bring a heavy generator with me, because as I go around the country filming RVs for you guys in the summertime, I need that generator to be able to run the air conditioners inside of the RVs while I am filming. So that was something that takes up a ton of weight in my truck, which eats up the payload capacity or cargo capacity on the truck. And then the hitch weight is also directly correlated to the payload capacity on your vehicle. So with the hitch weight of this being a little bit heavier and the weight of, everything I planned to bring along with me, this was just teetering right on the edge of, a little bit more weight than I wanted in the ultralight 234 RK that I went with, but just a little bit lighter. But this here was, it's such a phenomenal floor plan. This was high up there on my list of consideration. So definitely something I would recommend. That drop frame is going to give you huge storage all throughout here. So you can see what that looks like. You have these spray port knobs here. These are going to allow you to actually control the water temperature outside on your outdoor spray ports. And there's spray ports on all sides of this RV. So you have it here on the non-camp side. You'll have one on the camp side and one on the back of the travel trailer. You have slide out switches here, so you can actually control your slide out from right here. See how that goes in right there? Push that back out. That's awesome. I always recommend to just like really double check and make sure everything's out of the way inside of the travel trailer before you start doing that. You don't want to have your slide hit something on the inside. And then your baggage doors here, they are a slam latch baggage door on the outside. That's a little different than the ultralight Deltas as well that don't use those slam latch baggage doors. So I love that. Beautiful looking front cap. Love the LED lights up front here. Two 20-pound propane bottles. I do kind of wish these full-size Deltas came with 30-pound propane bottles, but that would make the hitch weight a little bit heavier. Then you have your spot for your batteries there. So we come along this way. Two entry doors. The biggest reason for the two entry doors is the slide out will block the entry into the bathroom inside when that slide out is closed. So we'll take a look at that here in just a second. These do have manual stabilizers on them. Most of them do, but you can order one custom with electric stabilizers. The manual stabilizers, though, are not that bad. If you keep a drill in there, you can shoot those down super quick, and it's very easy. Huge outside grill and griddle cooktop that you get on here. I love this. That is really nice. So that is something that will come standard on this Delta travel trailer. And then you have a ladder up on the back to get up onto the roof. See the spray port there right behind the ladder. And then let's go ahead and head inside. So as we walk inside here, you have a full-time RVing warranty on all of your Alliance products. They are also using Asdel composite panel sidewalls. And then as you open the door, you have your screen door right here. And then you do have your window here with no shade built in right now, but that is something that you can install if you would like. Solid steps on both entry doors as we walk in. And as we step inside, you have pantry space right here, right as you step in. And this is just such an awesome floor plan. Lots of different variations of this floor plan out there in the market. And I really like how Alliance Delta did this with a 3-cushion sofa here as opposed to like a 2-cushion sofa you might see in a lot of other brands. You have a great amount of floor space in here, great amount of countertop space. Fireplace here, that's an electric heat source for you. Here at the Florida RV show where I'm filming this, it is about 7 o'clock in the morning and it is only about 45 degrees outside. I already had to turn that electric fireplace on. I had it on for about 10 minutes and it was starting to get too warm inside of this travel trailer. So those things are very effective at heating up the space well. A morning like this in these temperatures, that's like the perfect instance where you would use something like that and then could basically just leave your furnace off and not have to burn any propane. So that is awesome. 2 ACs in here, so definitely gonna have no problem cooling. And then you can see they are dual ducted. So you have ducting coming out this way and on the other side of the AC as well. And then they are ducted together with the AC in the bedroom. Actually, sorry, that's not correct. The AC in the bedroom is gonna be independent. But good airflow all through here. You have your speaker up in the ceiling right there. And then as we come back down, look into this pantry space, and you're gonna have a bunch of pantry storage in here. So 4 pull-out drawers. You can see how tall the space is here, so you can fit some pretty tall items in there. And then these go so far back, which is why I think they went with, you know, these sliding trays, because it goes a ways back there. You can see down here that storage space that you'll have. This right here, light switch there for the lights over the dining table. And here with the dining table, this is a legless dinette. So your feet and legs will have plenty of room to get in and out of there. This will still be able to drop down and make into a bed. So you can have about a 6-foot long bed across here and an additional spot to sleep. Under here is all your wiring components. Your heat is all ran through and under cabinetry and things like the dinette here. You also have an outlet there. And that means there's no floor vents here in this travel trailer. And you have storage space under here as well. And then up above here, a little bit more storage. So I love how they incorporated this in. A little backlit space there. Spot for a Wi-Fi router here. If you wanted to install a WineGuard Wi-Fi router, that would go right there. And then as we turn back around this way, love the 3-cushion sofa. Gives you a spot to be able to lay down a bit on this area. So like, you know, me being 6'1", if I, you know, lay back here, easily can just lay out and hang out in this spot. I love that. Also, if you want to be able to cuddle with your significant other or have a pet or anything like that, there's enough room there for everyone to hang out. All 3 cushions will recline. This one also flips down to be an armrest and have cup holders. So you can get that separation and the cup holders if you want it. And then again, all 3 will recline and lay back. All of your windows are going to have these pull down blackout shades. However, they do have, you know, no valances or anything on the side. So you will have a little bit of light bleed through. And then you have this storage space back here behind the refrigerator where you can tuck some things back behind there. Outlet on this side of the sofa and no outlet on this side, but it has USB ports on both armrests here. And then I think that's it on the sofa. I don't think there's any other, no other features here that I'm seeing on that. So we turn around this way. Great amount of countertop space. This looks to be about probably like a 42-inch screen TV. It's a Sansui brand TV with all of your connections back behind here, your sound settings back here as well, and then you have some storage. Push this back in there. You have your your controls, everything right here for the travel trailer. Very simple manual switches. You do have 12-volt heat pads on your water tanks, and then you have awning lights here, your exterior lights, and slide out controls, plus your main light switch here, which has a dimmer control that you can control right there. So we go down this way. no solid surface countertops in this Delta, so this is going to be like a wrapped countertop material here. You can kind of see that down underneath there. Not too big of a concern or anything. This is just more lightweight, keeps the weight down on the travel trailer. Just want to know that, like, you know, the materials down underneath here, if they are exposed to water for too long, then they can, you know, kind of swell up and stuff like that. So just make sure you wipe down any water or anything like that in your travel trailer as best you can, and you shouldn't have any issues with that. Nice big storage space down underneath here. Magnet latches to hold your cabinet doors closed, and these are soft close cabinet doors. So that's very nice. Outlet here underneath the TV. Then you have a 3-burner gas stove here in the kitchen. It does have the glass cover on it. So you can flip that glass cover down. And it's a pretty standard size oven here. Nothing too crazy about that. Nice big pots and pan drawer underneath. And then Alliance does reinforce all of their drawers. So see this here? Come down underneath here. They always have these wood backers down underneath here to give it more support there, so it doesn't sag or like fall out from the bottom on these drawers that you have. So very nice. Spot for a trash can there. Now, this is something interesting because this does definitely take up like some storage space. It is nice to have a designated trash can spot, but I could potentially see somebody wanting that to be storage instead of having a trash can and then just having the trash can out and about somewhere. But you can let me know your thoughts on things like that. Flip up additional countertop space. Big stainless steel sink with your faucet there. Outlet here, outlet in that corner. And then storage space all throughout here. See that there. And finally, up above the microwave, a little bit more storage there. And pretty standard RV size microwave, nothing crazy about that. If you have a vent fan here to vent out smells while you are cooking. And then as we turn around this way, you have your 12-volt refrigerator. It is a Furrion refrigerator and freezer. And then one important thing to note about Alliance is they are one of the few independently owned RV manufacturers out there. So they don't fall under the umbrella of Thor or Forest River or Winnebago. They're independently owned and they are a great company. So this here talks a little bit about their story there. But it's definitely a different ownership experience when you have an Alliance RV, being that they are an independent company. Now let me show you the ceiling height in here real quick so you can see, you know, as me standing in here with my boots on, I'm closer to about 6'3", maybe 6'2.5", and you can see plenty of space here in this travel trailer. So it's a great height in here and very comfortable, even though it is just a flat ceiling all the way across. But the flat ceiling, as opposed to like having a barreled ceiling, is going to give you the bigger cabinets here, because a barreled ceiling, that ceiling will start to slant down as it gets to all the cabinetry. Going back into the bathroom, again, this slide out here, when it closes, it is going to block this bathroom door, which is why they have the second entry door outside so that you can get to the bathroom with the slides closed through the bedroom entry door. You walk in here, you have great countertop space in here, and then you have a stainless steel sink. This is almost the identical bathroom to what my ultralight 234RK has. So definitely love this layout. I think it's the perfect amount of space. And it's the perfect, you know, kind of countertop to storage ratio. There's pass-through bathrooms like this that might give in more storage that eliminate some countertop space. And I just think they did the perfect combination of the amount of storage that you get and giving you a great amount of countertop area here to work with. Get down underneath here. You have shut-off valves on all of your water lines. That's pretty dang important. There's still like a lot of very high-end brands out there even that do not have individual shut-off valves on water lines. That means if you have a water leak or something like that, you don't have to shut off the water to the entire travel trailer. You can just switch the water off at the one area where there is a leak happening, and you can keep using your water everywhere else. Spot here for different accessories and toothbrushes, stuff like that. Tankless on-demand water heater controls. And then biggest difference between this and an ultralight in the bathroom is you have this porcelain foot flush toilet, has a soft closed toilet seat lid. So that'll be very nice there. The ultralight series is going to have a plastic toilet. Up here, a couple hooks to hang things on. And then also we have liquefied here. This is going to be a black tank treatment for your RV. So you can find this on Amazon. I will definitely be using this in my RV. They have both the pods there and the liquid versions that you can use to drop in your toilet, clear out the black tank, make sure everything is digesting and decomposing properly, and that everything drains out properly. I don't know why I keep saying digesting. That is not the right word. Decomposing properly, and then everything smells fresh inside your RV. Shower space is great. You can see how big the base is there on the shower. You also have this style shower curtain here that's nice and lightweight, but very sturdy and durable. And then as I step inside of here, ceiling height should also be fantastic in here. Let's see. You do step up into it a little bit, but oh yeah, you could probably be about 6'5", 6'6", and still be comfortable in this shower. Would have to duck a little bit to get underneath the shower head, but other than that, gonna work pretty dang good. Last little bit, I don't think I showed like what's behind the mirrors here. With your medicine cabinet, you have 2 shelves. And up in the ceiling, it does have a smaller vent fan here in the bathroom. Going back into the bedroom, you have a queen size bed back here. You're gonna have your second AC in here that is not ducted. It is just dumping air down specifically into the bedroom. You have this little drawer right there that you can slide around. You can take it out if you want as well. And then pretty standard mattress on here for an RV. Absolutely nothing special about that. More than likely going to want to replace that. In fact, that is something I'm already working on for my travel trailer to get a better mattress inside of it. So that's something that a lot of people end up doing. Storage space up to here. Individual reading lights for each person in the bedroom. Love that they worked in this drawer storage here on both sides of the bed. USB and USB Type-C plugs here, plus the outlet in the corner. And then also on both sides you have this hidden storage. This is an epoxy poured countertop material here, and then they have that hidden storage under there that looks great. You have your, again, outlets and USB ports here. And this right here, I don't remember exactly what that is too, honestly. If somebody knows what this switch is for, the Alliance people aren't here yet. I'd love to ask, but I'm not sure exactly what that switch goes to. So if you know, let me know down below in the comments. I don't remember, and I can't recall where that switch is going to. Sliding door here, going to and from the bathroom. Spot for a TV on the wall there. Could easily fit a 32-inch screen TV there, so plenty of space for that. And then like I was saying, I mean, it's pretty chilly outside. You can see it's 59 degrees here in this travel trailer, and that is after that fireplace was running for a little bit. So it's definitely done its job, that fireplace keeping it warm without having to run the furnace. And that is just about everything on the inside. Of course, if you are interested in this RV or just looking for your next RV, there is a link down below in the comments and description of this video to help you find a store close to you. Blue Compass RV has over 100 different stores in 33 different states, so you should be able to find one close to you. And I would not be doing my, kind of due diligence for myself and the work that I put in if I didn't tell you about my other YouTube channel, Firmly Unbound. There's a link down below in the comments and description of this video as well to find that. Firmly Unbound is essentially a lifestyle that I have been living that has really transformed my life. I mean, there's so much I could talk about on the topic of what it means to live firmly unbound, which is what I do on my Firmly Unbound YouTube channel. So if you want to go check that out, if you feel inclined, there's a link down below in the comments and description. Now let's go ahead and finish walking around the outside. So as we go back out here, don't know that we'll have room to get around the back. Yeah, we'll have to do some climbing. It does have a hitch along the back here. So there's going to be an accessory hitch rated for 300 pounds right there. And then let's go ahead and get up onto the roof. You can see this oversized ladder right here. Nice thing about this is it's wide enough that you can hang like beach towels and stuff like that on it. And then if we go ahead and climb up here, we get up here on the roof, you can see this huge solar panel up here. This is much bigger than what is, typically standard in a travel trailer RV. You have your 2 ACs, your skylight. A lot of people will get like a vent fan cover for that vent fan there. That's something that I got for my travel trailer. And then just know on your RV, it is your responsibility to check these seals and seams everywhere to make sure that there's no cracks or leaks or anything like that. No areas where water can penetrate. And from day one, literally the day you pick up your travel trailer RV, you should be up here checking these as often as you can just to make sure that everything is good and that there's no, vulnerable cracks or anything like that in any of the seals. So that's everything up here. Let's go ahead and hop down. As we hop down and head this way, let's get to the non-campsite real quick. Show you what's going on over there, and then wrap this video up for y'all. So as we come around this side, like that they incorporate on here, these little things right here are going to catch the seal as this goes in and out. The seal here oftentimes will get stuck on RVs and doesn't come out all the way, which that's kind of important to make sure water doesn't get in or get out or anything like that. So those little tabs there will make sure that those are functioning properly. You have one drain station right here, so all of your black and gray tanks come to this one spot. You have a spot to store your sewer hose down underneath here, and then a fully enclosed underbelly with 12-volt heat pads on the water tanks. Goodyear Endurance tires with a standard leaf spring suspension. And finally, as we get back this way, that is just about it. That's pretty much everything. Oh, it is prepped to add a backup camera as well. But that's all I got for y'all. So let me know what you think down below in the comments and description. And if there's any questions that you have, would love to help answer those as well. And if you're interested in this RV, there's a link down below in the comments and description to help you get started. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.